Hello, hi guys, yo, hi. Again, thank you so much for the support. Welcome to day 122. So let's get going. Yeah, today's Friday, end of the week. Now it's about coming to 8. So let's do it for 1 hour, and that's about 9 o'clock, just before 9 o'clock, and we shall end this. And yeah. Again, thank you so much for viewing. Thanks for the support. I'm still, trying to lose this excess weight. I know my upper body, actually kind of lost quite a bit. I can see my arms quite thin actually. So I know eventually I need to actually start working out and build some upper body muscles, especially the muscles in my back to support my spine because of my sleep disc problem, and hence why I started this whole thing about me losing the weight and especially the fat mass, which is more importantly is the visceral fat. You want to lose the fat around your internal organs. And I saw a documentary today which talks about the link of visceral fat to diabetes. So all the more I'm more concerned and more like wary of how visceral fats can affect the internal health. It's not just like visceral fat cause cardiovascular disease and stuff, but they found the link because the interesting thing that I saw in the documentary is that when they compare years ago, they found that people who are big size or fat, sometimes the visceral fat may be little. Depends. Let's say maybe sumo wrestler or something. Perhaps maybe their visceral fat is little, so it doesn't mean that big guys definitely will get cardiovascular or diabetes. Of course, many factors: genetics, family, medical history, and of course your own health and your diet and stuff like that. But when they compare to people in India who of the same BMI, they find people the same BMI. They are much thinner, much smaller. Again, genetic, Asians tend to be smaller than the Caucasian. They look slim, but their internal visceral fat, which is the fat around the organ, is high. And they have diabetes. Those with the high visceral fat. So the link became clearer and clearer, it seems, that it's not the size, but not the fats that's on the outside, but more on the what we call the subcutaneous layer, which is all this layer underneath your skin, your epithelial skin, I guess, epidermal, underneath all the subcutaneous fats. It's not the fats there alone. More importantly, it's the visceral fat inside, around your organs. So like I said, they found those Asians which BMI is the same as the one in Caucasian. They look so much thinner, but their visceral fat is high, and they get diabetes. As compared to those who are bigger in size, tend to have therefore more visceral fat for people who are Caucasian, and they are the kind who actually get diabetes. So yeah, so that's why all the more I'm trying to bring down my fat mass, especially the visceral fats, to, like I said, hopefully, there's not 100% guarantee, like everything in life in medical, but there's so many other factors, genetics, and perhaps environment, and of course what you eat as well. If you eat some kind of chemicals or processed food or something that might trigger, be it diabetes or cancer or whatever, then the visceral fat itself alone cannot, of course, explain. But like I said, the study that I saw, according to that documentary, they compared between the Caucasian body and Asian, specifically Indian bodies. The Indians in India who has diabetes, they are typically quite thin. They don't have a lot of the subcutaneous fats, the fats on the outside, but they have a lot of internal visceral fat. Because when they did the MRI and then they compare body to body, it's like, wow, that's pretty revealing. So I thought that was something that, gave me again more dimensions, more knowledge towards why we need to keep healthy. And like I said, it's not just the size, it's not the size that matters, but it's more important of the visceral fats that's inside, which you can't see. So that's why you need to go and do a medical checkup, blood test, body composition test. And in Singapore, actually, we are very lucky. Can you say lucky? We should be very grateful, let's put it this way. The government in Singapore, again, I'm not a propaganda, I'm not like trying to be, very patriotic or something, but it's just that, we actually have a system where under the Active SG, they have a free body measurement program where you can go, I think less than half an hour, that's why I went, It's called onboarding. So it's in quite a few gyms. The one I went was in Kallang, near Kallang Stadium at Decathlon, which is like a sports mall, if you think about it, a sports shop. So the one in Kallang, Decathlon, is the one that went, and they have machine to, you know, they can hold and basically measure your internal fats, visceral fat very accurately apparently, compared to all the other machine, compared to the one in hospital. So yeah, so I guess the funding is there or something. Anyway, hi guys, hello, hi Danny, thank you so much for viewing. I'm just sharing, you know, what I saw, documentaries today, more, again, further documentaries about health, in particular the visceral fat connection with diabetes. So yeah, all the more we need to try to lose the fat mass. Hopefully I can gain the muscle mass, because today after I do some measurements, like, oh my god, I do look thin upper body if you don't look at the lower body, and kind of scrawny actually. So I do need to start doing some kind of weights or something in my upper body to start building up, otherwise it will just go thin and thin and thin. So it will be very weird. Yeah, so let's see how that goes. Anyway, yeah, just skip this song because it's not fantastic for workout. I'm trying to let it train again the AI of the Spotify randomization to choose all the choose all the high tempo songs. So I just skip all the low tempo songs. So I think they'll kind of like make this playlist that I was playing more intelligent. And we're talking about AI again. I know almost every day, almost every other day or every day, I'm talking about AI implemented, and articles that I've been sharing have been filled with AI automation, and as if I'm fear mongering, but it's not. I'm sharing people, all the technology is out there, interviews, documentaries, whatever, has been talking about AI since 5 to almost decades ago. It's just that in the last 5 years, things has gotten really serious. Automation and robotics are in that horizon, and especially in Singapore, it will be more superseded, it will be sped up. Because in Singapore, we are a small nation, so a lot of implementation can be easily executed. So if they want to automate, they can. Like I say, IBM not too long ago just closed in Singapore, so they're like retrenching, mass retrenchment and stuff. So, ooh, what's going on? Come on. Okay. Suddenly wrote that song, I think suddenly just stopped. Anyway, so interesting. Okay, this artist is called Sakura Burst. Ooh, Sakura, as in the cherry blossom. Sakura Burst. The song is called Glacier Fall. Anyway, so I was saying, like in Singapore, it's even easier. Again, oh, thank you so much. Thanks for the likes. Konbawa, Sawadee-kap, Annyeonghaseyo, Pamanhao. Good evening, guys. Again, thank you so much for the likes, the love, the comment, and the support. Okay, domo arigatou gozaimasu. Honto arigatou. Kamsahamnida. Selamat. Cảm ơn. Kopungkap. Terima kasih. Nandri. Dayavad. 谢谢. 多谢. 感谢. Dankeschön. Grazie. Muchas gracias. Obrigado. Spasibo. And merci beaucoup. Okay, this sounds weird. Let's keep this off. So again, thank you so much for the support. Thanks, guys. So yeah, so as I was talking about just now, yeah, in Singapore, because being a small nation, we can easily execute things in technology. So AI and the fact that we are one of the top countries with the highest internet speed, like I say, 5G is already, in some countries actually 5G was already here, but Singapore, I think they're still testing it. They haven't rolled out to the public. But I know there are parts of the world where 4G is not even there yet. So talk about 5G, they might leapfrog, as they say, leapfrog from 3G to 5G. 5G opens up so much possibility if you think about it, and from what I saw and understand about 5G, it's like, wow. It will be as fast or even faster than your typical LAN. If your typical LAN is only like 500 Mbps or 1 Gbps, because 5G can go theoretically, I think 10-20 Gbps even. Of course, that's theoretical, but that also means that it's easily 10 times or more faster. So even if there's a clutter of people using it wirelessly, 5G could typically replace your Wi-Fi and router and your LAN connection, which means every device can be connected to each other, and it's more secure apparently than 4G. Easily transferring data is the obvious one. Downloading, uploading, data, and more importantly, is how they connect with the lowest latency ever. Latency means how much it lags. It delays. So if there's no delay, a lot of Internet of Things, smart devices, smart cars, smart houses, when they interact with all the devices and between each other or as a whole nation, it'll be like, super fast. And that means, yeah, things will start moving, man. And which means also there'll be a lot of data, and of course there'll be a lot of data mining, and people will be using the data for all sorts of things. So, yeah, definitely exciting times in the coming few months to years when 5G is out for Singapore, and if, like I said, automation, AI, robotics, and all sorts of, replacement of the human labor is happening already actually, but we're going to see more and more prevalent now. Pretty sure day by day, week by week, you'll see more and more news of people saying, oh, I'm retrenched, I'm replaced by this service job. I mean, the obvious one will be replaced first, obviously, those that are manual, hazardous, repetitive jobs. But, like I said, I've been experimenting with a lot of music, AI, generated art, design, video not yet, but I think there is something there already. And I know the news outlet are using AI to help generate their videos. Seriously, just on the fly generate videos. Even the content is written, so AI can create original content. At the moment, it's very, I guess you can consider as primitive, but machine learns at crazy speed. So with machine learning and all this, they can easily overtake. Check out the post that I've been posting today about using AI to generate art, to generate. I did post something on my portrait. If you guys some of you didn't see the portrait of AI generated, I used a specific program to do it, but I did edit as well because it's not 100% perfect. So there are some things I change and edit because I myself is a graphic designer and also do some Photoshop and editing and stuff like that. So to me, it's my taste. I'm like the tastemaker from what AI generates, and I try to improve it, hopefully to a level of standard that I feel is aesthetic before I post it up and stuff like that. So it's not perfect, but it's gonna get there for sure, that's for sure. Because if you see 5 years ago, I saw some older documentaries about the AI generated stuff. Yeah, they really start doing something, but pretty primitive. And now I'm experimenting some things, I can't tell you guys yet, but I got access to some things, and it's like, whew, it blows my mind. So hopefully I have the time and resources and creativity to generate some new works, and who knows, start selling their works or start getting business to generate such artwork, be it music or graphics or who knows, other forms of art. So you should go with the times instead of feeling threatened. People feel threatened by new things obviously, but the problem is no matter how you feel threatened, nothing's going to change because the next wave of technology is going to come and say goodbye to you, and either you upgrade, you learn new skill, you assimilate the skill into your own skill and get better at it, or be replaced. Survival of fittest, that's how nature is, and that's how our society has been. It's not nothing new. There's nothing new. A lot of people keep thinking, oh my god, they think it's new because in their lifetime they cannot imagine being replaced. But if you ask about your grandparents or people who live past 80, 90, during their youth, 60, 50, 60 years ago, there's still horse carriage, there's no Porsche sports car, there's no, all sorts of new implementation. So, and for those who did not catch on to the computer era, the internet era, they're also replaced, seriously. You can ask them, and like I said, I told you guys, I spoke to some friend who is in, let's say, accountancy. They're being already, he's working with a company that's using AI to replace accountants. Seriously, to help replace a lot of the manual work. So in the future, everything being transaction, cashless, or transaction based on scanning, or even more advanced than that, you don't really need the accountant to actually keep track and do the paperwork, whatever, because everything's going to be automated easily because it's just data, manipulating data. So yes, it's so real, it's so real. It's just that if you resist to believe in and to upgrade and think that, never mind, probably 5 years, that probably is basically your hindrance, will be just your way of a ticket to being replaced. And when it happens, like I said time and time again, don't regret, because you did not upgrade it yourself, you did not see it coming, or maybe people have said it, news has said it, but you just ignore it. So it's your own detriment, unfortunately. I feel sad for you, but unfortunately, that's how it is. That's how society is. You just got to just keep upgrading, just like your body as well. You got to take control and change it. If you don't, shit happens. You can't blame others because you did not control. You did not at least try to improve. So that's why. So I guess it's, should I be replaced because I didn't do enough, or I did not get better at what I'm doing? Then I guess I deserve to be replaced. It's sad, it's depressing, it seems, but you shouldn't think depressing, because all this technology, which if you see from history, has been just helping humanity to go up to another level and to another level. And like I said, by 2024 they are going to put man on the moon, to terraform, and basically to not just explore, but I think they didn't explore quite enough of the moon. They're going to terraform, make it into a livable planet, a second Earth, I guess. And hopefully by then, Mars, someone will step foot on Mars, I guess. Some first human will step foot on Mars. Whether it's Russian, Japan maybe, or China, India, or again US, who knows. Anyway, hi guys, thank you. Hey, hi Kenny. Lonely night? Or just supporting me? Thanks for the support, man. Appreciate that. Hey guys. Good evening, konbanwa, sawadika, annyeonghaseyo, 傍晚好. So yeah, I'm being waxing lyric about AI information as if like I'm the ambassador. I'm not being that. But I would like to share because I don't want to see my friends and family, I won't say family, friends or people that I know at least through social media, if you spread news that is to enlighten them, then that's a good thing. Rather than fearmonger or to spread falsehood, which I really, against. But falsehood is so easily, because people, either they don't want to research further, or they think that because it's sent by some seniors or someone of certain authority who haven't researched, or just have a quick reaction and just send, yeah. And then it makes you feel like, oh shit, that's real. Even if the person sent without the bad intention, obviously the intention of almost people who send is always good, right? Like even me sending about AI automation, my intention is good for you guys to learn, and so that you guys can try to find ways to improve, rather than lack of knowledge, lack of information. I think the worst that anyone can be now in this day and age is to live in some kind of lack of information. I mean, yeah, you want to be Amish and be in some farm or some rural place and live forever like that, I guess fine. But in Singapore or in developed nations, in big cities, you have no choice. Okay, you got to be in the know, and information is power. It's power. Okay, so far, what's my heart rate? Been cycling 15, 16 kilometers per hour. The music, actually I should skip just now that one. It's a bit low, 114. Not up there yet. I need to kick up my tempo. And the music hasn't been very forthcoming. High tempo. And a lot of music, like I said, I was using some program. Literally, I could create very similar, even orchestral music using AI, and it's just a few minutes I can generate something. But of course, it takes a real musician. I'm not, but a real musician to really alter it, change the MIDI, make it stellar, But out of the gate, a lot of the generated, composed music by AI is wow, pretty usable. Even for normal layman standards, they can literally use it to lay for e-com videos and many other things. Seriously, many other things. So, yeah, it's just up to your imagination to think big and to think like, oh, how can I use this technology to enhance my life or to change things. I mean, for other people, be it accountancy or okay, let's just say accountancy, let's say engineers, I guess. You know, there's so much that AI can actually provide to give you more data and more analysis, and it's how you use it to, yeah, man, to improve your skills. How fast it's going to change, I don't know, but I just know that it's getting faster and faster. The things are being accelerated. Because at the end of the day, business wants the best efficient way to earn, right? I mean, I know of companies that is like for the people, and so they want to employ the people just to keep them on the payroll. I think good for such business who have a heart, so to speak, for their employees, but as a whole, the business will be easily overtaken by others, which I won't say, it's not the word to say ruthless or greedy, but other more efficient companies who want to do things differently or implement all this automation, and they grow, you know, they really grow fast. And you'll be overtaken by it. The next thing you know, you're so behind times, you're gonna catch up, you know, you couldn't like actually survive. So yeah, that's why I think I can feel that business owners so tough to actually maintain nowadays, because you got to think very strategically and invest strategically. I mean, not just invest in the people, but invest in the technology. Yeah. Alright, let's go. This one's called Heart of Euphoria. Euphoria. The DJ name is very interesting. Kahile Kef. K-E-H-E-L-E K-E-F-F. Kahile Kef. And Miku Hatsune. I guess the Japanese name. That's cool. Let's see if we can pump up the audio a bit. Alright. Yeah, I'm perspiring a bit already, that's a good sign. About 20, roughly about 20 minutes in. Woo. I'm going to keep at this tempo, because I realized that this kind of tempo, 17, 18 and above, I start perspiring. My heart rate now can then maintain at 120 to 130. Yeah, now it's 136. So that's good. Above my baseline, which is the moderate that the doctor recommend. So I'm going beyond, which is a good thing. So this few days, yes, my weight is still slightly going down, still gradual. Like I say, I think there's some kind of plateauing effect already. At least I saw 1 month. Oh, for this month, roughly I lost 2.6 kilogram. Yeah, if I lost 1 kg per week by now, by end of this month, I should have lost 4 kg. So you can see that I only lost 2.6, maybe coming to 3 lah. So it will become like a week only 0.6 to maybe 0.8, kilogram I lost. So definitely there's some kind of plateauing effect happening already. And like I said, the first 10% is just water weight. Now it's really burning the fat mass, which is not that easy. So gotta keep at it, man. So when I saw a lot of documentary that shows, or not say documentaries, people who actually gone on this kind of diet or exercise regime, and they do it for only 1 month or 2 months, and then they say, yay, they saw the loss and they're very happy, and then they went back to the old ways, let's say. Bad news. Again, they probably didn't take into account that the first 10%, which again, that's what my doctor told me as well, the first 10% of your weight is water weight, which can be easily lost. Okay? Easily lost. So, all the more you cannot give up, all the more you need to put in more effort. And like I said, now I'm rating at 8 out of 8, maximum resistance. I can't go any more resistance. And to me, this I can still pedal. So I don't know, maybe the next thing I should do, I know, is wear those weights. Actually, I have such things. I should wear those kind of weights on my ankle, so that I'm pedaling against the weight, and therefore resistance, more effort to actually cycle. Yeah, I wonder if that works, but I don't know, because my leg's resting. Okay, let's see how it works. Okay, I wonder if it will or not, because I'm increasing the weight on the pedal. But once I pedal down and go up, it's like easy. Okay, I don't know if that works. Probably not. Doesn't make sense, because I'm resting on the step. If I need to increase intensity, I should be having more resistance in pedaling, which is internal in the mechanics. So either upgrade this machine or somehow, yeah, probably to upgrade this machine. Or exercise for longer period. Instead of 1 hour becomes 2 hours. I don't know. So I have to figure it out. I have to figure it eventually. Anyway, so this one's called Volant. Sorry, this song is by Volant, F-O-L-A-N-T. The title, Go Back Home in Time. I guess it's a time machine or something. Interesting. The album cover is like some abstract rainbow, like a Twilight Zone door, I guess, of a pyramid, and then some spheres. So the album cover is somewhat abstract. I do love abstract art, but like I said, it's not easy for people to accept because it's too abstract, you know? It's too open-ended. Most people like to see defined features. And that's what I am actually going towards, to use some kind of AI or machine learning to actually create some art and some fusion of art that are based on photos that I've taken, based on drawings, renderings, effects that I've done myself. And the AI is going to pick up that. And if you guys saw what I posted today, my portrait, 6 portrait, actually I generated even more than that. But these are the 6 that's most decent, that looks aesthetic. The rest, some are too off, you know, like rubbish. The colors are off, the rendering is off. It just doesn't look nice. So this 6, I thought it's much pretty, and has a certain sense of balance, or certain sense of design, you know, and it does look legit. To a certain extent, it looks legit, like it could have been painted or colored or drawn manually. So yeah, yes, there is some bit of manual rendering there. I can't say there isn't. So yep. You know, as we get more advanced. I also saw that like Google has been pushing a lot through their Google Cloud platform, you know, to generate creative stuff. For music, there's this program called Magenta. Go and check it out. I haven't tested it yet, but I just downloaded it. There is a drawing program called AutoDraw. I won't say drawing program, more like you use your own primitive drawing, hand drawing, and they will predict what you're trying to draw and give you an alternative of an icon. Usually it's 2D line drawing that perhaps was pre-rendered or other people has done it, and then they just show you, so that it's up to you that you choose. So in a way, good and bad. I mean, if you want to do very basic line drawing 2D, the Auto Draw by Google can easily just do it for you when you just draw a few horrible looking line, and then it will suggest, is this what you're trying to do? I mean, trying to draw a cake, a tree, a bicycle, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So in a way, that's why my view is this. For now, AI could generate things that is so simple, but so easily done, at almost zero cost, or at a speed that human can't compete. So people who have been trying to earn through certain creative means at a most lowest level will be replaced first. And they better upgrade their skills, you know. So that's why I'm also in a way trying to upgrade my skills. Because be it I'm doing photography or whatever, I still have the aesthetic sense. But that's the area that I guess for now, AI haven't reached that level yet. It will, I'm pretty sure it will. How soon, I'm not sure, but it will be soon. So you got to start training yourself to use all these tools and get better at it, so that you can offer better value or offer better products, so that other people will, you know, purchase or get your service, so on and so forth. Yeah. This song is called 2D Dreaming. See, 2D. So 2D art is one of those earlier ones that easily can be automated or replaced by AI and machine learning. You really use that for creating manga, generating, I think, frames between anime, you know, animated manga, anime and stuff like that. This one's by Tofuku. Tofuku. Maybe it's tofu and then ku means something, I can't remember what. Anyway, Tofuku. So again, yes, with AI I could generate similar kind of music and even add audio that is again machine generated, and it will sound legit like human. So yeah, the tools are there. I just need time to hopefully quickly learn and build up the understanding and the level of expertise to make it better, to make the product even better. Anyway, thank you so much. Hi guys. Thanks for the support. Yeah, these few days I'm eating pretty early. I'm like eating at 9-10 a.m. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'm just adjusting or what. So by evening, right, before I sleep, I get a bit kind of hungry. In the end, typically I will actually only eat between 12 to 4 o'clock. And that's like a good spot because morning I'll wake up, I'll do some work, I'm not so hungry. And then nearing 11 past 12, I start getting hungry, I eat. And then it'll last me until like 10, 11 p.m. before I sleep. So again, if sometimes I'm hungry, I'll snack a bit of my walnut, almonds. Recently I did snack on just one banana, that's it, but it's just to give me sensation of that bit of feeling and the sweetness, yeah, I know it's there. So I haven't used the stevia yet, except for that time, I think 2 days ago, is it? When I made the sweet chocolate chip cookies for my friend. So he says okay, at least it's not terrible, because previously when I made the healthy version, which I'm okay with, he felt scared, it's terrible. Because it's not sweet, right? And it's naturally sweet, it just feels like bland. I get it, because my palate has now changed, you know, so a bit of sweetness from the fruits or raisins and stuff like that, I really feel that, wow, okay, that's just the kind of sweetness I'm okay with really. So any added sugar, like I tried that added stevia version, the stevia artificial sweetener, I was like, whoa, it feels sweet, man. It's tasty, of course, sweet stuff is always tasty, that's for sure, but it's, like I said, don't get addicted. Again, I was rewatching a documentary, and the same thing, the guy who shared and was saying that he tried quitting sugar for 1 month, and he realized, yeah, how addictive sugar is. I mean, his sentiments, I think I posted in my Facebook as well, you can go and check it out, about I quit sugar for 30 days. So that guy, that's called Matt, I can't remember his last name, but anyway, Matt, M-A-T-T. So he makes very good videos, by the way, he makes a lot of very good documentative self-development kind of videos. Something about design as well, but he himself is a creator as well, you know, shoots the video pretty well, I think, pretty well. To me, I think it's pretty up there in terms of YouTuber. I think he has millions of followers, if I'm not wrong. Anyway, so Matt, he quit the sugar for 30 days, and what he was going through, and the addiction, the feeling of the process, right? It's like, oh my god, I totally felt that when I was doing it myself. He posted it in February. I started in January, so I didn't see it before I start. So this is like first time I saw it. It's like, oh, okay. So what I did back in January, that feeling, you know, when I quit eating sugar and low carb, yeah, it's like what he described actually. But again, everyone is different, of course. So I guess everyone's affinity to certain food, especially sugar, is different. I know of friends who since young don't like to eat sugar, so it's not a problem to them. It's like, and they're big size, but they don't like sugar. But unfortunately, I think most people didn't know that starchy food, you know, breaks down to not just carbs but also sugars, simple sugars and it's those kind of sugars that will also, you know, jack up your weight, especially even also including visceral fats. So that doesn't mean that he don't take sugar means that for sure he will never ever get diabetes. If he eats tons of starchy food and has lots of those kind of sugars break down into simple sugars in his body, yeah, you can still get diabetes from overeating starchy food. Like, you know, those kind of white refined sugars, added sugar, or rice, noodle, pasta, bread. Yeah. What's going on with my Spotify? Come on. After this song 2D dreaming, he went to dreaming mode, I guess. Maybe he went to sleep mode. Hey, come on, next song. Okay, wait, let me check my Spotify. What's going on? What's going on to you, Spotify? Well, machine, sometimes computer, yes, do have issues and faults. They're not perfect. Nothing's perfect. Like recently, a few days ago, okay, can I just give it a while? I'm gonna just still not get affected and still cycle, hopefully at minimum 15. So yeah, was it 2 days ago? I know coming June will be the WWDC, right, in Apple. So let's see what they announce. There'll be definitely more and more fusion, as they say, of iOS app into Mac OS. So they are foreseeing the future where once they run on ARM processor, you know, and get rid of Intel, and ARM processor apparently is much more faster or more efficient in processing, and how iOS base apps will be integrated, we might see a day where and already my iPad Pro, seriously, I've tried things on it, it's like really fast. In fact, strangely, it might be even faster than some of your low-end MacBooks, seriously. So be it for design, creating music, videos, of course text, no problem, you know. It's just the ergonomics of it, you know, some people just prefer a proper keyboard. You can always connect a Bluetooth keyboard to it, you know, wirelessly and stuff like that. So, what's going on? And so, yeah, you know, tablet, iPad Pro is definitely going to be that machine that's going to replace a lot of work, productivity, kind of a tool for creators. I mean, as if for most people it's just for content consuming, then it's like overkill, that's for sure. Any tablet can consume content, any tablet. Okay, don't say the super cheap tablet that's like under $100 or what. Maybe they start hanging often, you know, cause it's too slow. Come on, please don't fail me. Okay, I'm gonna try something else. Come on. Okay, now works. Okay, strange. So it saw hang at that song again. Come on, dude. Machine, OS, Spotify. Okay, I try to keep talking so it's not so boring to me. It'd be boring to you, it's like, hey, where's my music? It's gone. Okay. I think that song's problem. It started that song. There's another song called Magic. But I remember playing it yesterday actually. So now I skipped twice and it went to another song. Okay. This song is called Zetaku Nawana. I'm not sure what it means in Japanese, I guess. And this is artist by Lucky Tapes. Lucky Tapes. T-A-P-E-S. Okay, next. It's too slow, too chill and groovy for workout. Okay, let's see this. This is called Ghost. This song is called Become God. Ooh, Become God. Is that quite blasphemous or what? I don't know. Again, God can be any kind of God. The artist is called Ghost Data. G-H-O-S-T, Ghost Data. D-A-T-A. Anyway, so okay, let's go. I wasted almost 5 minutes there. Okay. I think my heart rate went down because I can feel like my heart went. I think after doing this for 122 days, I realized that cycling became very, very easy for me. As in, initially I remember I was like on 6 out of 4 out of 8, and the first 15 minutes was like so tough. And because of the weight and my muscle, it's not used to working out, and so I get tired super easily. And after exercising at least half an hour, the whole day I'll be like, so tired. Now I don't feel that tired. So I know my body's really acclimatized to this workout, you know. So I need to push myself further or higher or faster and longer perhaps. Yeah, now it's 107. Let's go. Ganbare. So yeah. So as I was saying about I know all sorts of things from career too. But yeah, today let's talk about food. Yeah, I'll talk about food again. Food, makan. Taberu, oishi. Okay, what did I eat today? I was saying I was eating earlier today. Like these few days, I don't know why I kept eating earlier and earlier. I guess when I wake up, I do feel hungry. And then the next thing is, okay, what to cook, you know? That kind of feeling. And it's like, I'll take some time to prep. So today I prepped all my remaining onions and sweet yam, the purple yam. So, because I realized I put it outside too long, it actually turns back quite fast. I think these few days, or maybe the area that I'm putting in is quite damp. So my onion actually do rot. So I have to cut away quite a big chunk of it to get rid of the outer rotten part. And so I may have to start doing maybe groceries twice a week instead of once a week. Because I realized the amount of veggies, by 4th day, it starts turning bad quite quickly. Maybe the last few weeks it was raining, so environment is more humid. I didn't put all my veggies inside the fridge because usually typical roots vegetable you don't have to put in the fridge. But if you don't, yes, they will start growing buds they'll start growing shoots and or start rotting. So if I don't have a big fridge, unfortunately. You know, I really don't have a big fridge, and I have my tenants, so about half of the space is for them, so I can't use them, you know, even if it's left empty, it's for them, so I can't, you know, over-exceed it. And we do cook and put in Tupperware, me and my another housemate, so we are kind of like, I have to somehow find ways to stack. I think I have to start removing some things already, like the mayo that I had, I think it's taking up quite a bit of space, and since I don't really take mayo now, something new to store it, and some other things as well. Yeah, pasta as well. Oh dear. So yep, on my list tomorrow, I need to get some baking ingredients. I need to make some cookies because tomorrow evening I'll be going to a friend's new housewarming. Actually, it's my business partners. So, and then yeah, I was telling them, okay, I'll make cookies, yay! The sweet type, because I'm gonna put stevia, that's for sure. So then they'll appreciate. I mean, I know how to make healthy ones, but they don't really like it, so I can't force. Don't force people healthy food because, like I said, they're not you. They're not on a diet like you. So, although you can tell them, don't force it because you're just going to push back. So it'll be a backfire because that's what happened to me. People force me or tell me of the healthy food, and the more I backfire, and the more it backfires, the more I don't want to try it or eat it or sustain it. So, yeah, don't do it. Not a good idea. If they want, they see your results. You become the best evidence of health, and should the day that they get enlightened, hopefully not too late when shit happens or what, you know, they change, they will want to change, then they will change. Just like I did. You need to want to change before you can change. I think you can say, you can tell people you need to change, but even need is like you imposing on others. For me, it's my own need that I see the change and therefore I want to do it. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, this one's called Sakura. Cherry Blossom. And his AXYS. You pronounce it XYS? It's all capital letters, so it's probably acronym or something. Or abbreviation, sorry, not acronym, abbreviation. AXYS. And the other artist, pure 100%. Pure 100%. Wow, what a name. Interesting. Maybe I should call myself, instead of just using my own name till I should have a DJ name. DJ Funky Beats, or okay, that's so lame. DJ Dad Power or something like that. I don't know, something like that. DJ. I know there's DJ Cool already, and those kind of lame words is all there. I think I also put in using AI to generate like what's your rap name or DJ name. I think I got something like, what was it, Buster Master or something like that. Something Master, very weird. Very weird. It looks lame also, seriously, so definitely need to create some cool of this world, like this guy, AXYS, or BTS, you know? Stuff like that. Or AKB47, A48. I think AKB stands for something, right? AKB, I'm not sure. I think it's a Japanese acronym, abbreviation for some words. Not very sure. Not a fan, but no, some of their songs are interesting, I guess. And they're such a cute group of like pretty girls. Yeah. Let's go. Wow, 20 more minutes. Yeah, 25. Just now I wasted 5 minutes trying to figure out what's going on with my Spotify. Woo, this one's good. I need to add this into my workout. Sakura. Okay, after this I'm going to just rewind this back, add this to my workout music, and then next. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a easy way. I know there's such a thing. You can actually get a physical button or something like a clicker, and if it's like IoT, Internet of Things, you can actually program it to do something. So for example, you can program a button to basically say, okay, this is a song that I like, add it to this default playlist. So I click it and it can go. So technically it can be done. There's a program called, a service called IFTTT. So it's part of those Internet of Things kind of like protocol, and if they support IFTTT, which is if this not that, if this then that, which means it's like a boolean, is it boolean, sorry, it's an operation, you know, like in programming and coding, so it's like an operation. If this condition satisfied, do this action, you know. So IFTTT, if you guys don't know yet. So if you can find devices or IoT that has IFTTT supported, you can use it to control all sorts of IoT things in your house, you know, all sorts of smart devices. And like I said earlier on, when 5G is officially out, and hopefully the price is affordable enough, all your everything by default probably will be smart device, whether you like it or not. Just like TV nowadays is 4K, a smart TV, whether you like it or not, it's inbuilt. You know, like 5 years, 10 years ago, you say 4K, HDR, smart TV, oh my god, it costs 3-4 times the price. No, under 1,000, you can get TV with 4K, it's connected to internet, you know, wirelessly even. So yeah. So again, you know, this how technology has been progressing real fast. You know, past 5 years. And then next 2-3 years, yeah, 5G will be out. What knows? No God, what knows will be easily implemented. So all those automation will come, drone delivery services, automated delivery services, machines that help you to cook, wash, and clean and stuff like that. All become so common. Especially for Singapore being that small, easily controlled of technology, and easier to implement policy in a small nation. But recently my internet has been a bit flaky, yeah. I have to tell my tenant as well because, I don't know, it seems like they're upgrading something. So if you guys saw the news, right, M1 also down quite often. Nothing from my internet provider, Bizcom, but all the internet providers are all riding, if I'm not wrong, all riding from the same infrastructure that Singtel has laid in the beginning. So they're all just either maintaining or leasing the technology, the cables, the optical fibers, whatever, from Singtel itself. Or maybe before Singtel or something else. I'm not very sure 100%, but yes, they're all riding on that. Just like, you know, now our open electricity, since a year or so again, I think last year already started changing, use Sunoco. So we have 14 different so-called private or semi-private, I guess, companies that's offering different electricity subscription services to manage your electricity using different plans. You know, some has certain discount, some has certain what do you call that? Peak period, off period kind of like plan, and some has like they follow the trend of the normal electricity, the government electricity, and then they discount. So, but again, the option is good, but sometimes too much option, it will just paralyze the end user, and it depends how they manage it. Probably at the end of the day, the more diversity the better, because there'll be more profit, and the profit will still go back to the government in a sense, because the government built all the infrastructure in the beginning. Unless there's some newcomer, you know, and they disrupt, which some of them did. They are like, for example, they are private enterprise where they build the solar power, but solar power in Singapore costs more. If they want to like make the nation eco-friendly, they need to offer solar power at cheaper price, seriously. And so that people will jump on board, and it will be a nation where, let's say, maybe self-sustaining. You don't have to generate electricity or get electricity elsewhere, and you can just use solar. Since Singapore is at the equator, very near equator, and like super shiny, even it's cloudy at times, there'll still be light photons and all this hitting Singapore most of the time. Not like other countries where there is like season, so maybe half the year might be very cloudy or totally blocked from sunlight and not much photons can hit the solar panel, and then yeah, it won't work. But if US and Tesla can build all those houses with the stock battery power and solar power, I think Singapore ought to have done that by default for all housing. And like I said, push the eco-friendly, eco agenda, if you will, forward. 8:46. Okay. Wow, the song, these few songs like very 4x4. Oh yeah, I was saying to add that. Sorry, let me quickly go back. What was it? Sakura, yes. Let me add this, add to my playlist. Go up. Workout, yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna skip this. Sorry, that got 2 minutes. Okay, this song. Yeah, I like that song just now, the Sakura. I thought it was quite nice. The beat, the workout, the feel for the workout. Okay, hello, hi guys. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for the support, likes, love, and the comment, and hope I in turn support. I encourage you guys to also make a change your life, be it health, career, finances, relationship, whatever. But you want to make that change, only yourself can want to make that change. Okay. So at most I can only encourage and, like I said, inspire, hopefully. But again, at the end of the day, I'm doing this video for myself. Okay, from a selfish point of view. The video is my way of accountability for my own actions. To see it. That's why I'm topless, because I want to see and show the world that hey, I'm making a change, my body is changing as well. But my health is also changing. I do post, my blood results sometimes and my body composition and basically generally my blood pressure, everything. So next Thursday will be exactly end of May, and which will be about 5 months into this regime, this exercise, this FUN-xercise, and 1 meal a day, and keto-friendly diet, and it was like low carbs, no sugar kind of thing, low sugar I would say, and yeah, so yeah, so basically you will track, because beginning of this, right, in fact last year I think October, I took like my body full view, front, back, side, and you can see the change in my overall look and girth of my body. And also I did track my weight, blood pressure, and stuff like that. So I'll be posting it out, by end of May, and so you can see the change. In fact, today actually I took some pictures already, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm still losing, man. My overall girth, chest, waist, hip, yeah, went down. Still going down. Hopefully it goes down more on my, like I said, the belly, because it's where the visceral fat is, so that's more of a concern. And so I'm also pretty wary of what I'm eating. I know these 2 days I did eat a bit of so-called starchiness, because I'm trying to finish up the Vietnamese rice paper, and I'm only eating like 4 to 6 pieces, and very thin, so that's it. And sometimes there's some carbs, yes, from the roots vegetable, but mostly cauliflower, tomatoes, and the cream is like from yogurt and butter, and there is meat of chicken, grilled chicken. Oh, I love the grilled chicken nowadays, because I always marinate my chicken, and yeah, every day I was marinating my chicken, and I put all sorts of very nice seasoning, and so it crisps up the skin. And also, some dark meat, which I finished it, thank God. I'm not going to buy the dark meat anymore, because that one's a processed dark meat, I can see, because inside has soy protein and stuff like that. So it's not like pure dark meat and they chop it up. So if I'm going to eat dark next time, I really have to buy real fresh dark. That one's a processed one, so I'm avoiding it really. And also, what else? Yeah, fish. Oh yeah, this video is I didn't get salmon, so tomorrow, grocery shopping day, you can get salmon, and cod as well. Yes, I'm gonna get some cod. Yeah, I'm not sure, I'm still thinking, should I get the salmon from, because there's a place near Khatib, or is it Kembangan? Kembangan, sorry, come on so far. Khatib, I think, Khatib, which is like 1 or 2 stops away from here, Marsiling, where they sell fresh salmon, not super cheap, but it's like 1 piece $30-40, but it's fresh, so fresh that it's meant for cutting, eating it raw, sashimi style, which I love. Seriously, I love sashimi. So it can only last about 3 days. So I don't know. I need to find that. I need to see if they sell the smallest portion, because 1 portion could literally eat 3 to 4 days or more. And so, yeah, maybe that's the meat I'm gonna eat lah. It's healthy, not cheap, which means that, oh my god, 1 portion I'm eating like $6 worth of meat. That's pretty pricey. It is too slow. No. Doesn't work. Oh, this song, Stand Around in the blue shirt. I think this one I saw a few years ago. There's a music video. I'm not sure, is it the tourism from Japan or something? Tourism Japan was using it for something. And then the video is all in reverse. I think so is this song. Okay, anyway, so far, in the past 122 days, I have burned 44,844 calories, traveled 1,407 kilometers. Woohoo! Let's see my heartbeat. Hopefully it's over 120. Ah, it's low. Shit, not a good sign. It's like 115. It's only 115. Didn't skip this song. It's kind of slowish. Yeah, it's a nice beat, nice melody, but just not high enough. Okay. Yeah, this one I heard yesterday as well. Shantae with Mega Mix by Say Maxwell. Maybe the name is called Maxwell and they put Say in front. Or Say could be a surname. SAYMAXWELL. Double L, yeah. Say Maxwell, one word, no spacing. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, last few songs, so I'm gonna go crazy. Burn, baby, burn! I hate to get them burn enough calories because the heart rate has been quite low, and there's a lot of intermission. I guess intermission. You know, music not playing and stuff like that. Okay. Feels like it's a metal music, right? It's like death metal. Yeah, it can be a death metal song, I think. EDM version, electronica version of some death music, metal music. Let's go. Somebody. Woo. Oops. Okay, I have a feeling the right side might be breaking off soon. Right side of my this is the resistance band. Because you start being caught in the rollers, and usually that's the start of it being, having traction and will break. Very likely that my bungee cord that I bought, the stretchable cord, might have to be used to replace this. Woo. I'm gonna add this as well into my playlist. Pretty funky. Love the consistent beat and very exotic, almost Middle Eastern sound, right? Middle Eastern kind of like melody. No. Yeah, very Middle Eastern. Who knows this guy? Maybe from Middle East, or creates Middle Eastern kind of music, or Asian kind of have a Asian flair to it. Okay, before it ends, right click, add to playlist, zoom, workout. Okay, next. Song by Imontes. Yeah, perspiring a bit. Not as much. What's my heart rate? Yay, 125. Good. So now keeping to that heart rate. Okay, this one I remember is not that fast. Next one, Slumber by Pixel. Pixl. Come on. I know it's not like slumber as in sleepy. Sleep. The deep slumber. Yeah, the tempo is pretty slow. It has a nice deep bass though. And the bass like, yeah, but slow. It's like it's only like 14, 15. I think I need to keep up already. I need to push out my minimum bass at 15 or 16 or 17 at least. Sorry, this Pikachu Lament, remember it's not that fast. Space Login. Ooh, it's a very cool chill beat, which is not very fast, pretty slow, tempo. If this were to be a month ago, it would be just okay, but this is not because it's 14, 15 kilometers per hour. Next. Too slow. Come on, this song by Android 52. Oh, Android 52, 52nd version. Stay Gold. When the start is that slow, you know that it's not going to be usually, but there's some song who really surprised me. Like super slow melody in the beginning, and it's like wow, I went crazy, and it's really like fantastic. I don't mind if the beginning or the ending is a bit slow, just to change up a bit of the tempo, and it's in a way it's like for you to rest, and then you can like speed like a soul cycle thing, and then you start speeding. But this song is not very promising. It's very boring. Again, a song that's very slow. It's like now 15, 16. Okay, 16 kilometers per hour. Okay, what was this, I guess? Come on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. More melodies and beats and synth, I guess. Building up. Technically, yes. I mean, if you want to go fast, you could go twice. So instead of cycling each one pedal to one beat, you could, so basically you increase twice. But because the sound is so slow, even if you cycle twice, it doesn't give you the feel, you get what I mean? I feel like I'm used, maybe just me, I don't know, but other people like used to the beat where one leg's pedal is like one beat, one beat. Instead of like each beat like you're like doing a double beat and stuff like a triple beat. Nah, it doesn't inspire me. Next song, Asteria, Sophia. Song title, Nisha Labyrinth. Featuring Sophia. Okay, come on. Let's be a good one. I've not heard this song also. So yes, it will be randomized and hopefully the AI from Spotify is recommending more cool songs. But is it a workout song? Obviously not. It's too chill. It's a nice melody, but too chill. Like it's cool. It's very funky. Yeah, it's a kind that you'll listen to on a Saturday evening. Maybe chilling out in the lounge with a friend. And too slow. Anyway, it's like 13 kilometers per hour. Too slow. Why is it playing this again? Did it run out of music? Okay, let's hear this. Feels like I heard this before. Complexive. Time's up. I guess it's on the dot. Because now it's about 9:01. And the title of the song is called Time's Up. Okay, I'll have to do 5 more minutes because just now there's an intermission of 5 minutes. I'm trying to figure out what happened to this music. The music stopped. So, oh man. Again, thank you so much for viewing. If you're still viewing, Kenny, are you still there? Thanks for the support, seriously. I really appreciate that, man. You're the best. And so is some other friends, of course, but you're the best. Yeah, I believe. So, from Australia, Getting cold, very cold there now. I don't know, is it in the middle of winter-ish? How cold is it now in Melbourne? Yeah. Hey man. Oh, you're really listening to me. For real. Honto? Maji desu ka? Sugoi. Which means like, wow, really? Seriously? Wow. Yabai. How cold is it? 20 degrees? Hey, my aircon is like sometimes turn at 20 degrees. That's not cold. That's cool. That's like springtime or something. Is it like autumn now? Or it's not in the middle of winter, so to speak? Again, Melbourne, I'm not sure. I've not been to Melbourne, so it's like, do they snow? Do you get snow in Melbourne? Oops, I'm not sure, man. Sorry. Do you get snow? I know Perth doesn't, right? Perth, Western Australia is still a bit higher. I don't remember Perth has snow. Maybe you're in, I don't know what's that island called? Oh shit, I forgot. Oh, Tasmanian, is it? Or is that, no, not island. But is it like further down south it might snow in Australia? You get snow? Of course in the mountains you probably get snow but was that winter now? But climate is crazy. These days, yes, snow, but only on highlands. Okay. Any part of like Australia, Gold Coast maybe? There's obviously Gold Coast snow, right? Because I've seen the white Gold Coast and stuff like that. So Melbourne, I think city area not so southern, I guess. So no snow, but yeah, of course highlands. Do you like the cold? For me, I like the cold, but I can't imagine like living in a country where I've never lived in a country for long periods of time during winter. I mean, yes, I gone to Japan during winter time. Seen snow there before, yes. That's my first time seeing snow. I think it's the only time. Wait, have I seen snow elsewhere? Oh, I seen snow in New Zealand. Yeah. That's because I went out to the mountains. Yeah. The ski slopes, so there's snow there. But that's the only 2 times that I saw snow, seriously. Other than that, in all my other travels, it's always during summer or autumn or something, or some place where it's not snowing. So I wonder, like, well, would it be great in a country where there's snow and live? But I know there's some inconvenience. A lot of my friends who live in snow areas or areas where there's snow, they hate it because there's snow plow and it's so cold, you can't go out and it's depressing, I guess, stuff like that. So what? Fake. What? Fake lah. Gold Coast, where can? Oh, okay. Really? Oh, really? I didn't know. I thought Gold Coast is snow. Okay. maybe the photos I saw, I don't know. I may be wrong. Anyway, not been there also. Not been there, so sorry. But yeah, I'll be I guess to me who don't often or at all see snow most of the time. So I mean for people who are like in tropics, snow is like a romantic thing, so I know it's a lot of inconvenience, right? Gold Coast is mostly like Singapore, okay. No snow, not that I know. Okay. Anyway, hopefully it's cool for you. 20 degrees, oh my god, I'll like out in the street every day, man. Natural air conditioning, but I know that it's different for someone who is like from tropic to go into such cool area, because to them it's like, oh, air conditioning. Like my friend who's like super loves the cold, when he went to I think Beijing where it's like minus 20, 30, 40, right? Like for a few days he's like out in the street wearing normal t-shirt, and then the residents are looking at him like crazy guy, or is he trying to prove that he can tolerate the cold? Like he really can take it. But for me, I remember when it was autumn, I went to Japan. It was about 14, 16 degrees, 16, around there. Yeah, the first one day or so it feels cool, but the third day you're like, you can really feel the shiver. You know, like you really got to wear the thick coat or something like that. And there's wind chill to account for. So when it's windy, oh my god, it's really the cold goes into the bone. So yeah, I totally can understand. And that time I remember I went up to Mount Fuji, near I won't say went out near Mount Fuji's like slope, and the bus, and it was raining. So, and the wind was blowing, oh my god, I couldn't feel my fingers at all. I was trying to take pictures, but I couldn't even feel if I'm taking the pictures because there's no sensation. It was so cold at that time. So then I know that my tolerance to cold is actually not that fantastic either. I thought I could take it like really, really cold because I was so like freaking like the hot, the heat, the warm climate here in Singapore is crazy. Anyway, again, I think different people have different, tolerance to cold. Especially if they're muscular, right? Apparently, the muscle will help generate more heat. So maybe a more muscular person can take the cold better. I think, but I'm not sure. Not no scientific truth in that, I guess. Anyway, all right. 9:07, we're done. Woohoo! That's it, Kenny. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for the support, man, and thanks for everyone for support and the likes. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Oh, where's my? Have a good evening and take care. Eat well, sleep well. Please stay stress-free if you can. And like I said, the documentaries I've been seeing today also about linking sleep directly to people who don't sleep enough. It really directly causes a lot of genetic problem and especially increasing tumors and all these things. So please sleep well, and sleep not just sufficient but sleep well. Even if you sleep like 7-8 hours but you're restless, then it's not a good sleep, seriously. So you need the brain, the hippocampus, to actually purge the toxin and stuff like that, so you can remember things well as well. It helps in the memory. So anyway, okay, so much about that. Kenny, you say cold in China is next level cold, man. Yeah. Not that you mentioned. I also wear singlet outside during winter. Ooh, really? Cool. So, okay, your message very long. It's in winter, my early years in Melbourne. So now I guess you're like, what, thick coat, 3 layers, something like that. But the cool thing about cold areas, right, you could do layering and it's like very fashionable, I guess. Hey, post some pictures out and see you like looking fashionable, I guess. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Okay, thanks so much, Kenny. Yeah, high five. 10-5. 10-5. High 10. Okay. That's it. Okay, good night. Oyasumi nasai. Annyeonghaseyo. Selamat malam. 晚上好.晚安. Okay, so that's it for tonight. See you in 123 days tomorrow. Bye bye. 再见. Bye, Kenny.